Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching this video at Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Cambay. So we have no football on this weekend, so this one is that the finances were released from Liverpool Football Club today, and as you know, this channel talks all things that are related to Liverpool Football Club. So I'm just going to give you the lowdown. So this video might not be for you guys who didn't enjoy maths at school. I mean, I didn't enjoy maths at school, but I think it's important that we who do these videos should send a sort of like a breakdown or a message out to you fans, us fans, should I say, so you understand how the club operates, and you probably will think about if you put something on socials, in the future, it might just help you out a bit. So let's get to it. Let's get rid of the white elephant that's in the room, as I always say. We've had a pre-tax loss of £57 million. In the grand scheme of things, it looks huge, doesn't it? Last year's loss was 9 million. This year it's 57 million. So obviously it's increased, massively. Not sure how that will pan out in the future, but I'm hoping with me talking to you guys and getting some information out to you, you might make your own minds up. But this is how I see it. So media revenue fell by 38 million to 204 million pounds. Now, I know you're saying, wow, we made 204 million pounds from the media revenue, but the important thing is we lost 38 million, and that is due to because we're in the Europa League and not the Champions League. So when you have a top four, as it is this season, a top five finish, Champions League is massively important for the club coffers. We earned a lot of money this year from the Champions League, which you will see in next year's accounts. I think it was, nearly £5 million per win or something like that. So, and we only lost one of our group games, didn't we, in that? So, and the money gets ratcheted up as well. Now we're in the knockout stage of that competition. So you can see the Europa League, it is not worth it to go into the Europa League as a money-making adventure. It might be for some clubs, but a club of Liverpool's stature, it isn't. So just bear that in mind when we're looking into the future. It is important for a club with history in that competition. We need to be in it because that generates the most revenue. Obviously, we've got the revenue from this country as well, and obviously revenue from all around the world. So match day revenue rose by 22 million to 102 million. That's partly because the Annie Road stand was built and it got finished mid-season, and that was delayed as well. And there were some losses taken on that because the firm that started building it went into administration, and Liverpool had to get another firm in. It was a Preston firm. I can't think off the top of my head who they were, but they came and finished the stand. So the Annie Road brings in extra revenue. Okay. Also, in your revenue streams as well, it's on operations, and strong retail partnerships. That's all in there. Next one, commercial revenue. So Liverpool are making an absolute fortune on the commercial revenue. it rose by £36 million to £308 million. As I'm saying these figures to you, you're probably thinking, wow, the club's making a lot of money. How have they made these losses? You know, why are these losses? Why have we gone from 9 million to 57 million? Well, I'll just give you sort of like a bit of a breakdown. I'm not a sort of like an accountant or anything, but it's how Liverpool have published their information. So, commercial revenue. They've had new global partners, UPS, Google Pixel, Peloton, Orion Innovation, and also they've had extended contracts for Carlsberg, and I think the other one was called Kodansha or something like that. So the money's coming into the club coffers from commercial venue, because reason for that is we were the most watched team last year worldwide. So obviously everybody wants to get their bit of advertising on the hoardings, electronic hoardings, or somewhere that anything that Liverpool's involved in, the film training sessions, the interviews at the ground, press conferences. So you can see globally we are the biggest watched team, and that falls into another bit of that. The shops, the stores, the seven throughout the world. I think there's one that's opened in Dublin. They are making an absolute fortune for the football club. People are spending money in there, getting the merchandise. That's only successful if the team's successful on the park, and so yeah, that's the thing for the commercial side of it. But also they've made, was it Liverpool who had 1 billion views on its social channels last season? That is huge, absolutely huge. That generates revenue as well through the club. They've got 37 new followers on their social media channels. We've got a WhatsApp group now. It's a growing platform. According to Brand Finance 2024, as I said, Liverpool Football Club has the strongest brand in the Premier League. Strongest brand in the Premier League. And we finished, what was it, third last season, behind Man City and Arsenal, and yet we've got the biggest brand. Man United, reputedly the biggest club in this country, around the world. No, it's Liverpool Football Club. Look, obviously that was the commercial side. Administrative costs, now they've rose by 38 million to 600 million. You know, and that's 2023-24. That's massive, absolutely massive. This includes wages, staff wages. That includes the players. That includes the tea lady. That includes the kit man. That includes the grounds person. So, in a bigger picture, you've got to just understand it's not just players' wages, but just on that, if you think we signed 4 new players last season, didn't we? Maka, Dom Slobosly, Endo, and Ryan Gravenberch. Those were players that were signed last season. Do you know what? Look at the rewards that we're getting this season with those players. And with those rewards, we'll get extra income coming in for next year's account. So the club planned ahead with those sales. And on the pitch, the club is reaping the rewards for that. Obviously, the the ladies' team had signed extra players as well. I think there was about 8 or 9 that had signed, and about 4 had extended contracts. So you can see where the administrative costs have risen. Also, don't forget, I think it was since 2017, 2018, the utilities, or the costing of running Liverpool Football Club, including the utilities and all the other little bits, have shot through the roof, 88%. So this is a business, and this is how much it costs a business to switch a light switch on, put the heating on. Don't forget, we're still living through austerity, aren't we? We're still feeling the pinch in our pockets. Some of us can't afford to go to every league game, cup game, whichever cup it might be, competition. So we feel the pinch as well. So if we're feeling it, the club's feeling it, because they have to pay bills as well. The utility bills have doubled, maybe trebled since that time. So yeah, that's how it is, So overall revenue has rose by 20 million. Okay, so like I said, the club is making money from different ventures, and that's how it is. Is it all doom and gloom? Not really for me. That debt is manageable this season. The reason I say that is when the financial reports are done for next season, hoping to see that debt might come down, but one way it might not is if we go and spend to go and buy 2 or 3 players, because whichever players we go for, whether it be the likes of, and I'm only surmising here, I'm not saying that this is going to happen. We'll use an example of Isak from Newcastle. If we're going for a striker, and we're getting rid of a couple from that area, he's going to cost in excess of 150. Okay, will Liverpool be prepared to do that and spend 30 to 50 million on 3 other players? I'm not so sure. Okay, so it's just a scenario I'm giving. It's not gonna it's not gonna don't sort of like quote me on it. I'm just giving you examples. Okay, so yeah, so the club, really, on and off the pitch, is doing well. We're just thankful that when Jurgen left, he left the club he left the squad in a perfect condition, really. And if you see how well we're playing this season with the new head coach, Arne Slot, who said on many occasions, look, I'm so happy with the squad that I've been left with. And he's reaping the rewards of what Jurgen has left him. And that's fantastic. It's not like when Fergie left United. Moyes went in, and overnight he destroyed everything, and the club has struggled since then. So you look at it that way. Yeah. So never heard of her before. Jenny Beecham, I think she's called. She's the Chief Financial Officer. She's saying that operating the club financially to be sustainable continues to be the priority of the board. Okay, so, and with continued increase, Scott, it's essential to grow income streams year on year on. That could be aimed at season ticket prices, which is not just at Liverpool, it's a massive bugbear for supporters. Like I say, not at Liverpool, but other clubs as well. So, club was looking to increase the ticket pricing to bring more revenue in. So you can see in that sentence alone what they were trying to do. Maybe it was a bit foolish of them to put that sentence in, but she's also said that the success of the commercial operations, together with opening the new Annie Road stand, has increased the revenue. Of course it has. It had to. And it's not going to happen in the next 3 or 4 years maybe, but they are looking at, I have been told, they are looking at increasing the capacity for the King Kenny stand, but that is 3 or 4 years down the line, and there's other things that have to be in operation before that happens, i.e. the transport infrastructure around Anfield, or at least a mile within Anfield. So yeah, so there you go. So they're looking at keeping the tight reins as it is to for the club on and off the pitch. I can see by me doing this video, and if somebody from FSG out, they will say, well, we're earning this much and we're earning that much. You can understand the 3 players that are out of contract. Nothing's been said about them or anything. It might just give you slight, including myself, it might give you a different view on the circumstances of those 3, and we'll just have to wait and see regarding that. And we all want the same outcome. We all want the 3 players to be signed and stayed on, but we will just fingers crossed, toes crossed, you name it. One of the things that she did say was that they will keep within the financial football FSG, is it financial football regulations, so they don't overspend. I'm not so sure how that's going to look out with Man City spending, is it nearly 200 million this last window, because they had their revenue stream thrown out because saying it's legit what they've said. Chelsea have spent big over the last few windows, so other teams have spent big as well because of what's happened in the courts with City winning the I don't know if it was an arbitration case or something, or through the courts itself. So yeah, but we concentrate on Liverpool Football Club. We want things to be well on and off the pitch, whether we are FSG in or FSG out. Okay, this is my opinion. I think the loss is quite understandable. As I said, we need to be raising revenue. Okay, we are the biggest club in the world that's being watched. Doesn't mean to say that we're bigger than Real Madrid, but I'm going to be biased. Of course we are. We've got people coming to Anfield from all over the globe, whether it's been their first game, second game, or whatever. It is detriment to local supporters not getting tickets for those games, and I'm 100% behind supporting them. I live 50 miles away from the ground. I'm not local, but I've been going 50 years. Does that make me a local? No, but to some of you it might not, but in my heart I feel like a local. So I know what goes on in and around the club. My money's spent at local businesses. I don't spend, or I can't remember the last time, other than my membership and paying for a ticket, that I spend money anywhere else. I don't spend money in getting a drink or getting a pie in the ground. I spend it for the local shops, in the local shops, home bakery. I don't mind, I spend it in the local pubs, and if I need anything, I look elsewhere, which is a lot cheaper. As I said, the country's going through a financial sort of like mess, with everybody having to dig deeper in the pockets, but your pockets are only so deep. When you hit rock bottom, you have to make decisions that you don't want to make, and we're all in the same boat in that. Okay, right, that's enough from me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give me a like, and please share the video. I'm saying this on all the videos that I do, and if it's the first time that you've watched the video, please subscribe to the channel. We're looking to try and get 100 subscribers before the season finishes. I will do a PSG preview on Monday or Tuesday, and I will do the post-match after the game's finished on Wednesday, which is at Paris. Okay, enjoy your weekend. I've got the whiskey out. I'm going to watch Jurgen Klopp's doco now. Okay, Doubters to Believers. And you have a good weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Up the Reds.